So we've got Kevin Rosenberg and Bruce Zhu here, and super excited to have y'all in commentary.
Mm-hmm. Good to be here.
Happy to be here. Thanks.
How's it been going so far? I don't actually know the format of this event.
So I believe right now it's, actually I don't even, I'm pretty sure it's, I think it's Swiss, or is it round robin? I'll have to ask Cyrus. But we've got 16 teams.
It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so far, you know, I think I've seen Kevin in chat, but you know, we've had some pretty rough bridge, for sure. But I think it's been a lot of fun to commentate. So I hope y'all have fun.
So do not all the teams like go to Georgia Tech, right?
No, absolutely not. So the three main schools represented are Georgia Tech, UChicago, and UChicago is the teams with the silly names. Mm-hmm. And then the last main school is Washington University. I think UChicago brought out 7 teams or something. The ACBL flew out a bajillion teams.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you know if there's like other schools or how many in total?
There's 4 schools. The 4th school is UGA, and they've only got 1 team. Okay. All right. So, and let me do the versus screen real fast. So we've got, sadly, the Carrera Card Sharks are going to have to go away. We've got Georgia Tech Gold. Georgia Tech Gold versus, let's see, where are they? The Bartlett Blackwoods, who are a UChicago team. I don't know why they have a strong affiliation with Blackwood, but that's what we're working with right now.
And did you draw all of these?
I did, yes.
That's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm an incredible artist, as you can tell.
My biggest question is, did the slam make?
It's junior bridge, so you know it doesn't really matter if the slam made or not. Like, you know, just happy to bid slam.
One of my favorite quotes that I've heard was by my friend Adrian Youngquist about junior bridge. I think they said it at some junior bridge party. They were like, the key to winning at junior bridge is to get at least 2 of your cashing aces versus slams.
Nice.
It's okay if you only get 2. It's like it's not that big a deal, but as long as you get at least 2.
Okay, and the match has almost started. Just bear with me as people accept. Okay, GT South A has refused the invitation. Closing match. Thanks, GT South
we can
A.
go then. Okay.
Probably most viewers are familiar with BBO teams matches, but for anyone not familiar, it's incredibly annoying to set up.
But they're playing. Wait, are they playing on BBO or in person? I'm confused.
So okay, almost all the tables are in person. All the tables are in person, but one table for stream is online. Is playing online. Yeah.
Oh, so they're like there, but they're still using.
Yes.
BBO.
Yes.
Okay. So there's no records of any of the other two. Okay.
There's no records of the other tables. No.
Yeah. But we do know that the cards that are clicked are the cards that are actually being played. Like, it's not like there's an operator or something?
Oh, there's no operator. Like, they're on 7 laptops. Yeah. They're on 8 laptops, yeah. While everyone else is just playing with physical cards, and there's no record of those. And Bruce, let me get you in.
I like my handle.
Yeah, it was okay. Do you know Shriram? Yeah. So
yeah,
Shriram guessed the KNR evaluation of a hand to a single decimal point. So yeah, he definitely deserves the GOAT. the go
We can
attack for
skip
that.
it. It still, it still works.
Okay. All right. And y'all, I'm gonna be changing the names, so I'm not gonna be saying much for a while.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. Pass, one spade probably. Pass. We'll probably end in 2 spades. I think it'll just go a spade and no trump, 2 spades. Ah, wait, no, I was wrong. So that's gonna change things. So now North should, in my opinion, pass, going for penalty, hoping partner doubles, and then planning to sit the double.
East might raise.
Uh,
East might raise it. Now it won't raise the 3 hearts, but had a chance to raise the 3 hearts.
Yeah, I think so. The way East should raise to 3 hearts, and probably whether East passes, assuming North had passed, whether East passes or raise to 3 hearts, South could probably double for takeout is the best bid. I think if it goes a spade, 2 hearts, pass, a lot of people might make the mistake of bidding 2 spades. But I think with this shape, it's just too likely your partner's just waiting for you to double so they can pass. Double. But yeah, North bid 2 no trump here because not playing for the penalty.
I think South. Do you think South's probably just bids a game here, right?
Yeah, the simple South should accept an invite because 2 no is supposed to show an invite. The simple bid would be to bid 3 no trump. 3 spades, I would usually play here as not 4, as just regressing back to spades, but not accepting the invite. I think South, to make an advanced bid, if they wanted to show 6 spades and accepting the invite, they could Q-bid the opponent's suit and kind of imply, I have a good hand, but I'm not sure where I want to play. But the simple bid with South would just be to bid 3. I'm not sure what North will do here. Yeah, I pass.
Yeah, the other table is a more routine 2 spades.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they probably did. I don't think 4 spades would make in practice. Certainly, maybe 3 no would have had some practical chance. I don't know. I guess the opening lead. What would you lead here?
I probably would lead a club here. I don't know.
Well, I was asking because I was thinking that they might lead the king of diamonds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's generally a good idea to lead a singleton versus suit contract. There's 2 reasons not to here. Like, one is that stiff king is the least attractive singleton because it often just takes a trick if you don't lead it, like here it probably would have. And the other reason is that you don't really want a ruff with this trump holding with king jack 10. You're probably just ruffing with trump tricks you're going to get anyway. So how should Declare play, do you think?
I think Declare has a lot of options here. The safe way is probably just win the ace of diamonds and play ace and out the spade, I think.
That's fine. I think I might cross to the ace of hearts to lead a spade to the queen. I guess there's some chance they might take. I mean, West did the 2 hearts. They might take a finesse if they might assume West has the king of hearts.
Yeah, that would not be very bad, and especially if a low club comes through.
Yeah. Yeah, because this contract. Well, I think. Yeah, I like the heart to the ace and spade to the queen. I think. Also, yeah, you basically just want to get rid of all the opponent's trumps. And then you can run the diamonds. But yeah, they tried hard to do it. I don't fully blame them. Usually someone that bid 2 hearts would have the king. But maybe it's not a finesse that had that much gain. Because clubs are going to get pitched later on the diamonds.
The club switch is just so scary, it feels wrong to finesse there. Oh, starting with the ace. Okay.
If they play a low club, you have a guess. Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
play the jack. I think you'd play the jack if they played a low club. Especially because West bid 2 hearts, you expect them to have more points usually. I mean, truthfully, East probably should have played a diamond. And just like, since their partner obviously I think has a singleton from the king lead, I would just have probably given my partner, like done what my partner wanted and, you know, given them some roughs. Even though it might not have worked here. Anyway. If they'd done that, they'd go diamond rough, club back to the ace, and another diamond rough, and then declare would have to drop the now singleton king of spades to make it. So they did give this 1 diamond rough.
Which, oh yeah, you do have an option whether to drop or not, crossing through the club rough. Okay.
Yeah, you could trump a club to get to dummy, or West might just play a heart at that point after the second rough. Anyway, here.
That's a crazy switch.
Well, they had to play something. I think they hoped their partner had the king of clubs. I mean, they did cash the ace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it might have been kind of a situation where East took their ace of clubs without really planning what they were gonna do next, and then they gave the diamond rough. But certainly they, from their point of view, they're like, oh, why didn't I keep the ace of clubs so I could give another diamond rough? So they roughed their good king of clubs here to get to the dummy. Yeah, I think if I were to declare, what I would have done was not clear. I think after they roughed the thing with the 10 of spades, roughed the diamond with the 10 of spades, I would just assume they have either like king 10 doubleton or jack 10 doubleton or king jack 10. And since I can afford to lose 1 spade trick, I could just play the 8 of spades out of my hand and continue spades. And I think I would always make my contract that way, because here they would go down if the East had the remaining 2 spades now. But because it's going to drop, they should end up making it here.
Yeah, he doesn't really have another spade to go wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And dummy. Yeah.
All right. So bid and made 3. I was not looking at the other table.
I'm in the score coming up. Let's see.
Do you know who's sitting where at the other table?
Oh yeah, so let me pull that up. So the other table, this is the seating arrangement.
Okay, so William is playing with Alan. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, Alan, you. Okay, I thought he was. Okay, yeah.
There's 2 Alan Y's.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking. I thought we just saw him on Georgia Tech White.
Yes.
Okay. So are we sticking with this one, or should we go back to the?
We can do whichever one you want to do. They're both in similar spots. Let's move to the board that's further back. Do we want to do that?
Sure. I mean, I'll try to watch both. I just forgetting during that.
It's a lot watching both, so it makes more sense to focus on
just,
one.
And to call out. Yeah, I mean, we can focus on one just to call out in case something interesting happens.
What do you think about 2 clubs here?
Yeah, this is sort of an experience thing that it's actually normal to double a diamond here, especially with a hand like this, I think with very weak clubs. But in general, I'd say with this shape, it's normal to double a dime because you don't want to go to the 2 level on like a 5-card suit as much. Whereas if you switch the minors to have 5 diamonds and 2 clubs and they open 1 club, I would say it's more normal to overcall 1 diamond in general with that shape. So it's definitely a lot of experience thing to learn that, I think.
What do you think about like double versus pass?
With the south hand?
With North's hand rather than 2 clubs.
Oh, I would definitely, I would not pass. I mean, I guess, I think, you basically have a solid opening hand and you have a reasonable shape for a takeout double, support for all the other suits. So I would double. I think I'm not sure if I'd pass or bid 2 clubs first because neither. Yeah, 2 clubs isn't that attractive because you just have such weak clubs. But I'm fine with. I mean, I'm fine with the 2 club. Like, it's not like way out there. They have an opening hand and 5 clubs. It's just like an experience thing again that it's normal to double. I totally think if I was teaching someone bridge, like I would tell them first to just bid 2 clubs, like because you have an opening hand with 5 clubs. It's like normal. And yeah, South doubled 2 diamonds to show the other 2 suits. North picked one of them, reasonable. Turned out they have a bigger fit in the other one, but they couldn't know that. And yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty strange jack of spades.
It might have been a misclick. You did 3 of spades.
Hey,
It's
undos
normal.
are allowed, so if it's a misclick,
I do think. Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say we've already had 1 undo today due to a misclick. So.
Oh, we did. Okay. I have seen a lot, like from watching the last set too. Also, like when you're on lead, I think it's a good principle to just like lead the suits your side bid and not the suits the other side showed. Although maybe East didn't realize that South showed spades. But yeah, I just think you can just be really simple and lead a diamond here. Like the suit that you bid and raised is like the normal thing to do.
Yeah, spade is definitely odd. Like even if you didn't think South bid spades.
Yeah, so I would hazard a guess, although I didn't see the bidding at the other table, that they also overcalled 2 clubs and that ended the bidding.
Let
And
me
that's how they
go
ended
to the other table real fast.
Is my guess.
It would be hilarious though if on the next heart, West wins, plays a spade, and North decides to finesse.
I mean, I would.
He's gonna-
I absolutely would. If West won the ace of hearts and played the 8 of spades, there's no way I would figure out to play the ace. I would definitely assume that West had the king when East led the jack of spades. Although I would be a little suspicious. I do think most of these players would, if they had the king of spades with the West, would cover it when it went jack queen.
That's true. I mean,
Like, it is true that you might not cover it also if you're experienced, but I think it's like I'd be suspicious if it went like jack queen fast low, like no thought about covering that, like maybe they don't have the king. So we'll see. But yeah, a spade probably makes sense here to try for the ruff. Although I still don't like that basically the defense is just like setting up dummy spades. Like the point of this hand should have been declare trying to like draw trumps and set up the spades, and the defense trying to like prevent that by like tapping the South hand by forcing them to ruff or something.
I feel like as newer players, it's often hard to identify when passive defense is needed. Like, you know, the spade lead is just so aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, in general, I would say if you, it's good to start passively, and it's good to be active when you can see that there's like a long suit that's going to create distance. It's the time to be active. But also, it's not so much it's just leading a diamond is leading the suit.
It looks very natural for sure on the actual hand.
So yeah, Declare's done very well here. They guessed not to finesse the spade, and then they immediately set up their spades, which is an excellent play. And yeah, they're probably, I mean, they've got 8 tricks now. If they play the jack of hearts, drawing the remaining trump later, that's already going to be 8 tricks. Jack of diamonds is a surrounding play. I'm not an excellent play because it pins the 10 indirectly, sort of. If they played like low to the queen, and like it's easy to let the king become good here.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the queen can drop the 10. Yeah, which is what happens now. The best defense is just to play it. Well, not another diamond, basically, because that actually will just kind of force them to take the rest of the tricks. Because they'll ruff with the 9, and the simplest is that you could just play a trump here, and you'll later get the 9 of diamonds trick.
Okay, well.
This also works, because you can't actually ruff the diamond actively as declare. If you try to, you'll actually go down. Like if you ruff a club and ruff a diamond here, now you completely lose control of the hand, and you don't get your spade tricks. So yeah, Declare did the right thing here. Just play a trump. They need the trump break. And yep, they did that. Yeah, this was honestly a pretty well played hand after the lead. Everybody did sensible things.
Oh, I'm just looking at the auction at the other table. What is this?
One spade past two clubs, and they have system.
What is 11 to 15?
This is a lot of system.
Is this a precision pair?
Is what is one
Yeah,
spade?
it's 11 to 15.
Oh.
It must be.
Okay.
I wonder is this like the Tarzan club system?
I don't know. I haven't actually seen a system where two clubs. Like, I haven't seen this before, but
8 to 13 is a very odd range for sure.
yeah, it's wide. I don't know. I mean, they ended up in pretty much a good contract, a normal contract.
The other table on this hand's board 3 ended up in a very reasonable 5 hearts split, bad split.
Yeah, they might have got there competitively. I don't know what the bidding was, but north-south at the favorable vulnerability, it's possible they bid up to 4 spades.
Yeah, I think they did at the other table when the east-west took the push.
Yeah, they got to 4 spades. So it went 1 diamond, 1 spade, double, 2 spades, 4 hearts, and then 4 spades.
Right.
Would you over the double? Would you make a mixed raise if you had it at this vulnerability?
Yeah, I would. I generally like the style of showing bids to show 4 card support if I have it directly, and the simple raise is to show only 3 card support usually. I would play personally that the jump Q bid shows like 4 card support with like 7 to 9 points, and the jump raise to 3 spades shows like less than that with 4 card support. Some auctions you don't have that many bids available to you. Like here in the room we see, I would play 3 spades as sort of like in between almost at this vulnerability, more like 5 to 8, but in principle it's 7 to 9
And
for me.
we don't see double by East, so this could get interesting for sure.
I think 5 diamonds is actually. Is it cold? You lose a spade, and because diamonds are 2-2.
Yeah,
the better fit. I mean, it's not shocking. The better fit does actually do better in this case, even though East should absolutely double because they don't know that the hand's not about finding 4 hearts, 8 or suited. But West should have bid something over 3 spades. I'm not sure. I mean, they should at least bid 4 diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they might try 3 no trump just because they have a spade stopper and some tricks.
Whoa.
So we stopped very low here.
All this 3 spades do. I guess if you find a club rough, then you get soft one. I guess you can still win imps if 3 spades goes off one.
Wait, isn't it always down? Wait.
Yeah, you have 5, 2 diamonds, a club, a heart, and a spade on top for the defense.
So you can set it 2 though on a rough.
You can set it 2 on the rough. Yeah, you can't get you can almost get 3 roughs if East had like double dummy. Oh well, that is a.
Whoa! What is going on?
That's gonna make it hard to get roughs. Yeah, I mean it's really I think. One of the most important things to learn in defense is just not underleading aces at trick 1. Although it's also important to learn not to lead aces that are unsupported at trick 1. But it is, I'd say, overall better still to lead the unsupported aces.
North is really so surprised to win the trick with this.
Yeah, they didn't have the 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we already had a trick today that was won by a 5 or 6. So this is the second one.
Yeah. See, now if East had, well, whatever, yeah. I was going to say if East hadn't led the club already, now they could get 2 roughs. They could go club to the ace, club rough, heart to the king, club rough, after they took the king of spades. But anyway, it's probably just going to go down 1 then. I mean, double dummy, they could still underlead the ace of hearts to the king and then get a club rough. But I don't think it's going to happen.
It could... it could maybe happen if like you played attitude.
I think Robert froze.
Oh, am I frozen?
You're good for me.
What?
Yeah, I
Everything.
can see.
Everything. The stream just died, right?
Let me see.
What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Something just died for me. It's back now. Anyway.
Okay, okay,
Or on my screen, something went weird. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna say,
here.
like, if you played Attitude on Ace King or something, and East got a chance to like strongly discourage, then maybe you could find the underlead. But
Maybe. Yeah. It's possible. I mean, it's pretty difficult. Like, if I were sitting west, I think I'd even find it difficult to underlead, kind of, just because I wouldn't expect my partner to have 4 hearts, so I wouldn't even necessarily see the need
That's
to
true.
underlead. Like, I think they're gonna win this, yeah. So now, yeah, Declare should just draw trumps, get rid of the ace of clubs, and they have enough control to, yeah, just make the rest after that. So it looks like 4 imp swing. To team 2. What is their team name again?
Team 2 is the Bartlett Blackwoods.
Right.
Very catchy. I don't know how you didn't remember that, honestly.
Yeah, I should have. Okay. 2 spades. Yeah, just some like suspicious contracts in the other room. Like this one, it seems weird that East West didn't bid higher in hearts.
South opened a no trump. I was looking at it. South opened a no trump 14 to 16, red on white in third, which was very, very. It turned out to be a winner as long as it didn't get doubled.
Well, I would have.
Wait,
I still don't think they. I don't know. So when a no trump pass, how'd they end up in 2 spades?
It went a no trump, 2 clubs natural, and 2 spades by North and all pass.
Interesting. Honestly, yeah, I might have shown majors with the West hand if I had no better way to, even though I only have, I don't know, it might be the most practical thing to do with the West hand.
30 minutes left in the round. You should be finishing up your 4th.
Anyway, let's look at board 4. Yeah, we saw this auction at the
That's
other
crazy.
table.
Oh, sorry, it was 14. Yeah, 14-15, not 14-16. But still.
oh, they play a 2-point no trump range. Let's go.
I guess they just open a strong club with all the 16s.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing.
It seems weird to me to play 14 to 15 and then open strong club with balanced 16s instead of just having your balanced 16s open a no trump, but I don't know.
It definitely doesn't make sense, but my partner and I are so like aggressive inviting that for us it's better because we don't invite with stupid things, like looking for the 16 count. But yeah,
But like, if you're playing precision, it doesn't like you probably open all 11 counts and most, then some 10 counts in first seed. So if you're in third, 14 to 15 almost never gets you game.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say the South hand here had various options over 2 hearts. Definitely the one chosen makes sense, I think. You could preference to 2 spades. I mean, you have 2 options, basically. You could preference to 2 spades, which could miss a game sometimes. Or you could bid 2 no, which is somewhat flawed with the lack of a club stopper. The 2 heart bid by North should be a wide-ranging bid for most in standard part bridge. Like it could be like 11 to 18 or something like that, I think, is the standard range. Very wide-ranging.
With that range, I kind of feel like you have to bid 2-no if you're playing 11 to 18. But
Well, but the idea is that over 2 spades with the 15 plus hands, or certainly 16 plus, your partner will bid again. So you don't.
Yeah.
2 spades isn't like crazy risky. You might miss a game if partner has like 15 and decides to pass, or a good 14 or something.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I would accept the invite here with the North hand. I mean, it doesn't have to be right, but I just have like a decent 13 count, so I just bid game vulnerable. But they were probably. I mean, actually, the layout's pretty friendly. You probably make game. It's a very friendly layout.
Does the South hand like think maybe 4 spades could be a better game than 3-0? And do you know how we would try to do that?
I mean, it could. Well, one way you could end up So if you bid 2-0 trump and North is accepting, I mean, it's a very difficult area. But like, for instance, if they have 5-5, they probably should bid 3 hearts to show that. Although whether or not it's like what deciding what's forcing, like what would they do if they had a bad 5-5? I guess in standard bidding maybe they just have to pass. I don't know. But if North bid 3 hearts, now South could bid 4 hearts. If North bid 3 spades over 2 no trump showing 6 spades and 4 hearts, South could bid 4 spades. If North bid 3 diamonds, which standard bidding would probably show specifically 5, 4, 3, 1, like short clubs as a third suit, and it would be forcing in standard bidding, South would know for sure that 3 no trump is not a good contract opposite short clubs. So they might bid 5 diamonds or 4 spades. Honestly, they have a potential in all the other suits besides clubs to play game. But yeah, so that's some of the ways you might not play 3 no trump. That being said, North, yeah, I might just bid 3 no with North. I guess you could bid 3 clubs, but I just think my hand looks more like 3 no trump anyway. So. All right, so 2 no trump. I probably would have attacked hearts right away.
I'm just looking at board 6. What is this alert of 2 diamonds?
Looks like multi, maybe.
What is it?
It looks like it's an unspecified preempt in a major. It says or the hand with short diamonds, I think. I'm not sure how it works that you could have both of those. Seems hard to distinguish.
How could rebid how could that rebid work? Like how could you combine mini Roman and anyway?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Also, that's definitely illegal.
Roman might be strong though. It might be like strong Roman diamond.
I mean, but multi isn't going to be legal either. So
yeah,
multi is usually not legal unless it's a certain class event in the ACBL. But is this an ACBL event?
I don't think so. So
then they can't be illegal unless you determine it, unless the conditions of the contest say it's illegal.
But Cyrus, I'm almost sure.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure it's illegal. Yeah.
Okay.
The event we're playing.
Well, maybe we should tell them then after. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, they ended up in 3 hearts over there. So over here, yeah, I do think in 2 no trump, yeah, good. I like this by Declare that they attacked the hearts. I think it would have been better probably to just attack the hearts right away instead of, like, for instance, okay, one thing that might happen now, just to show why I don't like the spade plays, is if the defense cashes all their diamonds, South's 5th diamond will become good, but that now they won't have an entry to ever take it because they played these 2 rounds of spades.
Also, the North hand will have be very hard to pitch. I guess now you have to pitch off your 2 spades.
Yeah, and you can't really take a club finesse anymore because you don't have an entry. So yeah, I think it's really important to just attack the hearts right away. And a lot of the time, the defense is going to build that diamond trick for you if they keep playing diamonds or something. But just in terms of pure math, like when you play hearts, I like to do it in terms of like almost a pure math calculation. Right now in the spade suit, I have 2 tricks. By playing spades, I can set up at most 2 extra tricks. And I'm probably setting up tricks for the opponents that they might not always get. And if the spades don't break, it's worse than that if the spades aren't 3-3. In hearts, right now, I can take 0 tricks. If I attack hearts, I set up guaranteed 2 tricks, maybe 3 if they break 3-3. And I don't give the opponents any tricks they can't already take on top. So if you do that kind of math analysis, that's basically how I think you should decide what suit to attack in no trump most of the time.
That reminds me of I forget the guy's name, but like the trick packages idea in Rodwell. It reminds me of Rodwell's.
Is this a Rodwell files concept?
Yeah, that's almost like almost verbatim.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the best way to think of it. I mean, maybe if you're not like mathematically inclined, it's not, but I think that's the simplest way for most people anyway. Yeah, Jack of Diamonds. I mean, the cleric still can always make this because the hearts come in.
Well, the defense can play a heart to pin Declare on the board now.
Yeah, that would hold it. But it would start getting scary if they pitch their heart here. But yeah, I think, I mean, right now they have 8 tricks. If they don't, like, they can take the ace of clubs, the 10 of spades, and the king and 7 of hearts. But they don't know that because they don't know the hearts are breaking. So that's, as Bruce was saying, it's difficult to discard from dummy here. Everything feels like good. Everything's the potential trick. So yeah, they pitch the heart. They're still fine. So now East has to play a heart. Everything else immediately gives a trick. And then Declare has to play 10-8 of spades to throw East on lead, and that will force them to lead clubs into the ace queen.
I think they're gonna find the heart switch. I mean, everything else looks so wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Certainly, I think they shouldn't play a spade because that like actively gives the trick. But yeah, a club also would give a sort of a free finesse that they don't have an entry for. So now you has to be 10-8 of spades, and that's an unplay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, awesome.
Well done.
Good job. So that's 2 more imps, I believe, to Blackwoods.
Ah.
Yeah. So match is tied.
Hey, this is an exciting one. Honestly, a lot of these matches have been pretty much a blowout one way or the other. I can't, like, the last one was one of the closest ones, and it was lost by, like, 11 imps or something.
So the other table, I find it interesting. North-South have declared 5 of the 6 hands, and so far they've either made multiple over tricks or gone down multiple under tricks every time.
Let's go.
They haven't come within one of their contract, either way or equal.
This is interesting. 2 diamonds.
East open 2 diamonds, which is, some people, it's not attractive to have a side 4-card major when you preempt, because you often just lose that fit, which is probably what's going to happen here. But it's not unreasonable to open 2 diamonds.
What about 3 diamonds?
I mean, I wouldn't do it just because it's not my style. You could do it. Your hand has good playing strength, so you could do it. It's just, even more so, you're completely burying the hearts.
Yeah.
Like third seed, I think 3 diamonds would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think it's fine. So I think West should. Well, okay. So one of the things when I preempt 2 diamonds, I usually don't have the side 4-card majors. So then in that style especially, West should probably just pass 2 diamonds and just not. It's probably a misfit, and we just don't want to raise it even higher. Like 3-no trump. 3-no trump does not rate to play well. Like if you imagine your partner has sort of like king, queen, jack, 6 of diamonds, and not many other high cards like a traditional preempt, you're just not going to have a way to take a lot of tricks in no trump. You're probably going to take like 0 diamond tricks.
I wonder if we see a 3 heart bid here.
Oh, they said natural, not forcing. Most people play 2 no's and asking you. But even so, it's probably better to leave it in 2 diamonds than correct to no trump on balance. But yeah, if they find their heart bid, it could work well.
This is the system you need if you overcall with 4-card majors. Preempt with 4-card majors.
If they, yeah. Because 4 hearts probably makes. I mean, actually, how many hearts can we make double dummy? The hand's so friendly. I want to. Yeah. Certainly, I feel like we can make 4 double dummy with how friendly the hand is. They've had 3 clubs. That makes me think they thought 2-no was an asking bid of some kind. Because
and they're evaluating this drastically differently than I would evaluate this hand.
Well, we don't know what they think 3 clubs means. But anyway. Well,
3 clubs is a decent contract. At
I mean,
least.
3 clubs is still. It's the kind of hand where everything was kind of gonna make that you played. Like 3-no probably would have made 2. Just the hand is the spades layout's very friendly that they can only set up 2 spade tricks against 3-no. But yeah, I think you honestly can make 3-no. It's sort of a hand where like whatever you bid would just make.
Oh, and the heart lead.
Like even if they bid like 5 clubs and they were on a heart lead, I think they might make it. Because like you could rough 1 spade and then the queen jack would drop and you just lose like a club and a spade maybe. Like I think they're called for 5 here.
On the heart lead, yeah.
On the heart.
Because,
I mean, yeah, on a trump lead you could not make 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think here they should, or maybe would end up. I mean, I think it's natural to win this in your hand and lead your singleton spade, trying to establish spade roughs, and maybe hoping the ace is on side too. Okay, the other table. Should we maybe go to the other table just to get one board in
Yeah,
from there?
absolutely.
We haven't followed them at all.
I feel like it's easy to get really engrossed watching one of the tables
Yeah.
because I think we missed some really zany artificial preempt that's probably illegal, but
I mean, the fact that our table's playing a lot of system maybe makes it worse kibitzing, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe, but
I think I like system kibitzing,
You like
but a lot of people don't. I'm a system guy, so.
all right. So we're in 2 hearts. I think they led a club to the ace and played 2 rounds of spades or something like that.
Yep.
Heart. I mean, this contract we have to lose 2 more aces. They can promote a trump trick here by playing a spade.
And I think that's all.
Yeah, this should make 2. But they didn't do that. So now it's going to make 3. Yeah. Okay.
There's not really much else. It doesn't seem.
Yeah, I think we can go back.
Okay.
Probably.
All right,
Well,
bye, other table.
Sorry.
It was fun seeing you.
We should have honestly been following them the whole time because they're almost twice as fast.
Yeah. And then we could come back to this table and be like,
Yeah, and then watch 4 more boards.
We could probably like switch after they finish like the claim on 2 hearts. This could probably gonna come soon. After the.
I mean, well, we already switched. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I do think it's gonna come. The claim. So this one, yeah.
Oh, and they did go up with the ace.
Yeah,
of
they went up with the
hearts.
ace
Oh,
of hearts.
interesting.
They cashed the ace of clubs, and then they played the 10 of spades. Yeah, I do think it would have been better to just not cash any clubs and win the heart in your hand and play the. I think a lot of people aren't used to playing like less than 8 card fits, and they're not sure how to handle them a lot of the time. Which is definitely true. It can be tricky. Like less than 8 card fits can be tricky.
Oh, it's only 8 boards. Okay.
It's only 8 boards, so like we're gonna do another round after this, but let me.
Oh yeah, that's why we left, Bruce. That's why we left the other table.
Oh yeah, I thought I thought it was just like two hearts was.
No,
like,
it wasn't that the
overtriggering.
contract. Like, I was happy to stay at the other table, but there was just no more boards.
Yeah,
after
yeah, they
that.
were out of boards, and who knows? This could be. What are we expecting for? I was gonna ask, what are we expecting for the imp values? But like, going into this, I don't think we can really.
They're in trouble here in 3 clubs. I mean, they may not make this anymore. Because yeah, like they didn't get a trick with the king of spades, which they would have done if they'd let up, and they didn't get any spade roughs. And now they might not even get this long spade. Like they have, if they just like rough a diamond and draw the trump now, that still only gives them 3 more club tricks and 2 more heart tricks added to the 3 they already have. So I think, and then now this is getting rough. Yeah, they're not. Although.
That might be good because like now they're kind of
I
I
think
think
still
this might be
fine.
better.
I thought
Yeah.
they were,
No, they're not.
really?
They're not fun. I don't think. But this isn't worse anyway because now North is end played. Now North has no trick. If North plays a spade, that gives them like 2 tricks in spades. Because now once you win the ace, the queen will fall under the king.
Yeah, and then they'll make that way.
Then they'll make it. If North plays a diamond, which is their best play, yeah, now it goes jack, ace, and that sets up the king. But it's still, I think it's still down.
Yeah, it's one pitch too short.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you should draw the trump here. What chance do you have? Can you do something very...
I was looking for, yeah. If there's no, yeah.
I don't really see anything too fancy. I want to like end play North somehow, or like insulating. You don't really have a position, a real like actual squeeze or end play position. I think the only legitimate chance is that the queen of diamonds drops under the king. Maybe. So
Wow.
that's the. Actually, this might be one of now. If the South plays a now South has to cash.
Yeah.
If South plays a diamond, that would end it. Okay, they cashed. All right. Down 1. So that's 8 imps to Georgia Tech. Even though East West at the other table didn't end up making like a contract or making 4 hearts, even they got a lot of vulnerable under tricks into spades.
Yeah. The next one will be next one. 3 hearts down 2 is probably going to be good for them. So it's pretty.
Let me pull up.
Actually, it could be not because you have the hyper points for game, but it's too slow. Yeah, I don't think
This is 6.
he makes 4 diamonds.
Yeah, okay, it's on the screen now. Well, we only have 23 points here. Or is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I thought they had more, but I was thinking like if you gave East a club, if you gave moved the club from West to East and a heart from East to West, then 3 no trump is very reasonable.
Yeah, that's true. You can sometimes make more tricks when there's a preempt because the communication gets sort of severed. It's easier to play. Oh. This thing.
Cyrus
This
says.
keeps happening to me. So can you still see the stream normally now?
Yeah.
Okay, on my screen, because I'm looking through the VOD Ninja. I can just look on Twitch. That might be easier.
Let me see.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
it's
you're
still up on
gone on
Twitch. I don't know
Ninja.
why on my screen, on the the Zoom call, which is where I was watching it, stopped working. Anyway. Okay.
I see Kevin here though. Like I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, I see you, but I don't. Somehow, Robert's whole thing went away on my
That's weird.
VOD Ninja thing. It's fine. I can watch on Twitch, I think. Okay, so yeah, I think it's interesting whether you'd make a takeout double of 2 hard opening or bid 2 no trump with the West hand. Because you do have, 15 to 18 points with a stopper and hearts. But I like the double.
I like double. I definitely like double more.
3 diamonds, pass. North competed to 3 hearts.
Also, Cyrus has confirmed that no multi is not actually legal at the event. Yeah, shockingly.
If 3 diamonds was if East West had played Levensoul, do you think West should bid 3 no trump over 3 diamonds or make some?
Yeah, if East West played Levensoul,
Yeah.
West would bid game over 3 diamonds. I do think that, but East might not have made a game try. It's not clear. 3 hearts went down 2 in the other room. Looks like that was the normal amount of tricks.
Yeah, that looks very normal. It's hard to imagine.
So what bridge plans do you have coming up, Bruce?
I don't really have any. Like I think just the GNTs with you all, but that's I can't go to New Orleans and probably something. I think I will likely be playing collegiates for part of the nationals again.
Oh, okay. You're playing. Are you on Georgia Tech Gold?
I think so, but I think Georgia Tech Gold is like the normal. Like there's my normal teammates are not. They might be sitting out, but they're not on. They're not at either table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Cyrus and Shunbin.
All right. Yeah, I don't think there's too much interest in the play here. that
There's
I
definitely
can see.
not. Yeah.
There's almost, yeah, I don't see how Declare, the only way Declare could take more tricks is if West, they don't take their diamonds now, and then West pitches a club. Oh, and now that can't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Declare just loses 2 more.
This is a pretty low scoring match. There's not a
Compared to what we've been
an
seeing, it's
inflow
incredibly
of,
low
there's no
scoring.
double-digit swings.
7 is also was a very swingy board, so we can see what happens here.
Oh,
when
yeah.
are I was gonna ask, when are you going? Kevin's going to Australia
Oh,
for
cool.
the Gold Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good tournament. I really like the Gold Coast tournament. Yeah, I think I'm leaving a week from Wednesday, and I'm there for about 9 or 10 days.
It's until the end of February.
It's like, yeah, middle to end of February, like the 17th to the 25th or something like that. All right, let's see. So the other tail played 3-0, making 7. Yeah, this is definitely a slam hand, not a grand slam hand, because you're often ace. So let's see. How do you think it should go?
Well, the other table were called a heart, which,
Right.
and then that made things a bit interesting. I think, on the other hand, the East hand probably has a bit more. Probably I might make like a 3 hearts bid over 3 diamonds, but the opponents were kind of bidding very aggressively red.
Yeah, the East got tricked maybe in the other room. But I do think, yeah, the jump to 3 diamonds East hand is really worth some kind of slam interest in the other room's auction. Here, yeah, North also could have showed both majors, but I understand, you know, passing, you're vulnerable, you have nothing, so seems fine. Uncontested, yeah, I think over a diamond pass, a spade pass, if they stay silent, West could reasonably bid 3-no trump on that auction, which sort of says you have a long diamond suit and you're too strong to bid 3 diamonds, which is, you know, close, I think, with this hand.
Yeah, the East would probably. Oh wow.
Yeah, East should just bid 6 diamonds over that, I think, or something. Oh, so okay, so East. So this is a great example, right? Because East has a good hand opposite an opening bid, but that's like why it's very standard to play that new suits by the partner of the opening bidder are forcing, so you don't have to jump to show a good hand.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Although if
So
East jumps,
West probably thought that was very weak.
oh okay, I didn't see the pass until just now. Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. If West knew that East meant their bid is like, oh, I have a really good hand, then West should probably bid like slam, because like West
yeah,
is a
just
really
like
good
bid
hand.
7 diamonds, I guess.
But
You know?
if West thought the hand was like 7 really weak, like a really weak, I mean, even if it was a weak hand with 7 spades, maybe West should just try 4 spades, and like it depends how weak it is, I guess.
It's red.
So they are vulnerable. So like if East has like Queen Jack 10 9 7th of spades and the King of Hearts, that looks like we make 4 spades probably, or yeah, it looks like a good chance.
Well, so much for the no double-digit swings.
But yeah, so this is an unexpected maybe pickup for Georgia Tech, because it looked like they missed the slam, but they actually still are gonna win a game swing.
The plot armor.
Is 3 spades definitely gonna like make?
Oh god, it might not.
Oh, no.
No, there's no
I
way.
think, Robert, were you trying to say something? Because I can't.
Bruce, can you hear me or?
I can hear you.
Okay.
But you can hear Robert.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear and see.
Try to
I can
rejoin
see him on the
Ninja.
Twitch stream, but like on my VOD Ninja or Video Ninja thing, he's just not there for me, and I can't hear or see him. So
Let's
sorry
see.
if I was ignoring things.
No,
you
no,
said
you're good,
or-
you're good.
I don't. It's weird.
Let's see.
I don't know why. Maybe I should leave and come back.
Yeah, I would do that I don't know if Kevin can hear me, but
Are you going to New Orleans, Robert?
I am not. I don't have a lot of bridge plans this
gonna
year.
try
I'm going to
leaving and coming back and
Gatlinburg
see if that
and,
fixes
you know,
it.
Nationals in Atlanta, but I'm not. I don't have crazy bridge plans.
Yeah, I heard Gallenberg is very good. I haven't been there for bridge, but always wanted to.
Dang! And right when I was hoping we would have a nail biter match, there's quite a
Yeah.
miscommunication. Okay, I think Kevin's back.
I can see and hear you now. I
Awesome,
don't know.
awesome. And let me put you back in just a second.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay, so Declare played a low heart to their king, and they've played the ace, king, queen of spades. Oh, they pitched the king of clubs. That was maybe not wise.
Well, the south hand has no entry, as it turns out, so they might. They'll
Yeah,
probably serve.
but we're getting dicey.
2 minutes to go, you should be on your last board.
Okay, if they pitched the queen of hearts too, that would be bad. I mean, North can maybe set up a heart trick here by going at ace nine of heart. Oh yeah, actually, if they go ace nine of hearts.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, now Declare. I think they can serve. Oh, they duck. I can't. I'm so confused. Okay.
I mean, you should be good now because North
Yeah.
has to roughen on the third round of diamonds.
Yeah, they have to play diamonds now and pitch their club loser. But they didn't have a club. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, pitching the
Okay.
king. I think Declare just like got like focused on the diamonds. Like you don't need to pitch your club winners. But yeah, okay, they're gonna make this.
Yeah. No, I think you miscounted trumps.
Ah,
That's why. Yeah.
well, I think they still get to make it.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We can.
I'm. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're
I
good.
was looking at the wrong tab. I was looking at a tab. I was looking at the old tab of the meeting room, and it just was like a hand waving by, and I'm like, okay, 11 imps.
I was telling Bruce when you were briefly gone, Kevin, though, like I was hoping this would be a nail biter round, but like the last boards ruined it.
Yeah, well, the swing could have gone
Yeah,
the other way.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So West opens
Whoa.
2 diamonds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 diamonds. You know, not a bid that like most experts would make because at the 2 level, you really want to have a solid opening hand with a good 5-card suit or a decent 6-card suit and something, you know, resembling an opening hand, or it could be a little less if you have a good 6-card suit. Because then your offense really makes up for the lack of high cards. Go on.
I was gonna say if North South were playing equal level conversion for doubles, the North hand could potentially double and then pull 2 clubs to 2 diamonds.
They'd have a good shape for it. Their hand's still a little too light, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably with Queen on 1 spade, it's not the greatest.
The people playing Raptor are coming out of the woodworks, talking about how this first Raptor is the best convention.
Dang.
2 spades.
Well, yeah. East pass, which is, I mean, they had a tough bid over 2 diamonds. I wouldn't love to pass with 10 points. South bid 2 spades, which is pretty reasonable. I think I just did 2 no trump with the South hand because it looks like I want to declare no trump with the king jack of spades. But 2 spades is fun. Is like, you know, they have 10 points in diamond support. That's sort of a standard hand that you bid 2 spades on. North bid 3 diamonds. Yeah, the problem East has a really hard time getting into this auction. The problem is that 3 clubs by East would have been game forcing in standard bidding. A double of 2 diamonds usually includes 4 hearts, 4 of the other major. They could bid 2 no trump. They could have maybe bid 2 no. Now they doubled 3 diamonds. That's some interest. If they pass 3 diamonds double, it's pretty interesting. Oh, they didn't pass.
Doubled. Oh, wow.
3 diamonds doubled would have been a very interesting contract. It might have made, it might not. 3 spades. I mean, 3 spades is probably better for East-West in that, that also, even if it doesn't make, they're going to win 3 imps, and 3 diamonds doubled is scary to defend.
It looks like it makes, right? 3 diamonds doubled.
Not on the best defense, but in practice it might. There's a couple ways you could beat 3 diamonds doubled. One is to you'd lead the 9 of spades. West could win, shift to ace of hearts, and a heart is one way to beat it. They can get a heart rough.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yeah, besides that, it would probably make. Yeah. I'm not sure there's any other easy way to beat it.
Scott has another point. 3 diamonds goes down if a spade is led and ducked. Which,
well,
yeah, that would be...
I wasn't sure that was true, actually. Because I just play diamonds. I can rough high on the 3rd round of spades. I'm not sure it actually goes down on that.
Diamonds. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you lead and duck a spade, 3 diamonds can make. Yeah. Double dummy, at least. Maybe not. Anyway.
Scott says, never mind, Kev is right. Shockingly, Kevin Rosenberg is right about the hand. Let's see.
So 3 spades. We have 2 spades, a diamond. Oh, okay. So this is the defense has to shift to hearts here. Or wait.
Yeah. Now they are down. They're making.
Yeah, but they have to attack clubs right away. If they play a trump, it will give them another. Okay, good. They attack the club. Now, yeah, South cannot rough in fast enough on the clubs, and the heart's going to go away. Yeah, that's why it's really important with the South hand. You were asking about active versus passive defense earlier, Robert. Yeah, so if I have the South hand, after I took my queen of diamonds, I know Declare has no more diamonds because my partner overcalled 2 diamonds, so no more diamonds are going to cash. And I see those clubs in dummy, and I have this stopper in clubs, and I'm like, this is the time I need to shift to hearts. This is clearly not a time to just be passive and play diamonds.
What if South thought that West decided to pull the double with only 5 spades, and doesn't know spades with 3-2?
Even then, your trumps are 3-3. Even if West only has 5 spades, and I play a diamond and they rough it, and then they play a spade, drawing the remaining trump, they're still gonna have 1 trump left. And now I still might regret not having shifted to hearts earlier. I think, if Declare had the ace king of hearts or something, I might need to have set up our queen.
Okay.
All right, so we got some imps back for the Blackwoods. Made the match close.
12 is pretty close to what you said the
minimum. Yeah, the minimum victory was. Yeah. Okay, I think what's going to happen is we're going to go more or less immediately into the next round. Let's see. Let me pull up. I think it's likely we're going to go more or less immediately into the next round. But I'm going to check with Cyrus. I'm going to put this stream on break for a short amount of time, and we'll be back very shortly, probably 2 minutes or something. All right, y'all. Thanks.